question and answer session. Probably a series which is helping us to bring awareness within ourselves, through which we are trying to lead our lives better and make this universe a happy place to live in. It's indeed a joy for me to take this session forward. Thanks a lot to everyone who are a part of it, who has been watching this and who have been asking questions and who have been helping me to spread the knowledge across. So without wasting much time, let me just jump into the content. So first I have a question from Sri Lekha. What is good life, sir? Probably one of the best questions what I've experienced in these days. Thank you so much, Sri Lekha, for your wonderful question. What is a good life? Probably this is something everyone must question within themselves. What is a good life? Probably people will have a big purview concerned with life. They'll be thinking that life is this, that, thus, a lot of things. But to be simple and precise, let me put you like this, Sri Lekha. See, if you are happy and peaceful, then I suppose you are leading a good life. So without happiness and without peace, I don't think that we are leading a good life. Probably when we are at peace, automatically everything we think will happen in life. When our mind is in peace, every thought that is being generated in the mind, that comes true. Most of the times, for most of the people who are not able to create what they want to create in their lives, it is just because they are lacking that peace within their mind. If their mind is peaceful, if their mind is serene, automatically whatever they think of, whatever the thought that they create in their mind to experience in reality, it comes true. So ultimately, being happy and being peaceful will be leading a good life. And in order to be happy and peaceful, all we need to do is just be truthful, always speak truth, never create a situation wherein you have to tell a lie. On the other side, be honest. So be what you must be in every situation. As a student, put your total focus on being a student. As a husband or a wife, put your total focus on leading a wonderful life. As an employee in an organization, be a wonderful employee. So when you are honest with the work what you are doing, with your relations, with your friends, and with everything around, and if at all, if you are keeping up your promises, not breaking any promise that you are giving to someone. So being truthful, being honest, and the third thing is, if you can keep up your promises, you can put your happiness and peace in balance always. Without being honest, without being truthful, without keeping up your promises, automatically you involve a lot of negative emotions within yourself. These negative emotions keep disturbing your peace. These negative emotions keep disturbing your happiness. When happiness and peace are disturbed, automatically we are not leading a good life, because in negative thoughts we create negative feel. Negative feel attracts negative circumstances. Negative circumstances create negative future. So if you want to be happy, if you want to be peaceful, we have to be truthful. We have to be honest, and we have to keep up our promises in everything we make for ourselves and for the rest of the world. So Think of being happy. One great thing I can add to you here, Srileka, is learn to react very less for everything that is happening around you, or see that you will not at all react. One of my students was recently asking me, what is the difference between reacting and responding? So responding is thinking and doing the things what ought to be done. But reacting is without thinking. If some response comes out of ourselves, then that is reacting. That creates a lot of trouble. So if we learn to react least, as Ramana Maharshi said, okay, when we are not reacting to anything in life, automatically we can drive in happiness and peace. Just learn to react less for anything that is happening in life. Just accept everything as it is happening. Don't have any benchmarks as to why it is happening, for what reason it is happening, but just accept the life as it is. Put yourself in happiness, put yourself in peace. Everything that disturbs your happiness, everything that disturbs your peace, work it out, resolve it, and try to put yourself into happiness. So if there is anything that is disturbing you, understand that there is something what you don't know. You need to know it. Once you start knowing it, then you don't experience that pain. You don't experience that suffering. So without suffering, without disturbance, without negative emotions, you can put yourself in balance, be happy, be peaceful always, then automatically you're leading a wonderful life. When you're happy and when you're peaceful, you will be in good thoughts. Automatically, everything you think of happen in life, and automatically you will have everything around you and life goes wonderful. So first focus on these two things, Srileka. And thank you so much for a wonderful question that you have asked me. Channakeshwar, how to forget a favorite person? I don't know what made you to ask this question, Channakeshwar, but let me try to answer you. How to forget a favorite person? You mean favorite person is someone whom you love. See, try to understand one simple logic. You are loving somebody means you have a lot of positive information about the other person in your mind. So I can say everything you look at that fellow, whatever you are looking at that fellow, you take that in a positive manner. Everything is being considered and registered in your mind in a positive angle only. There's nothing negative about the other person. Then you have a lot of love towards him. When you have a lot of love towards the other person, automatically you will be celebrating a kind of joy whenever you remember him, whenever you sit with him, whenever you spend some time with him. On the other side, if there is a person about whom you're not having only positive thoughts, but you have negative thoughts also, in that situation, probably you will not be having a wonderful feel, okay, when you experience them, when you are with them, when you talk to them. But about the person whom you love so much, that is, you have registered all positive thoughts about them in your mind, you will have a wonderful life, wonderful experience of life. Think about them or when you spend time with them. And if at all, if you have to forget a person in life, it's not so easy, because we have got habituated to the good experience what we have got in that. See, when you eat ice cream, you're having a wonderful experience out of that, and that is registered in your mind. Every time you think of ice cream, that experience comes in your mind. Once that experience comes in your mind, you will feel wonderful. So you'll feel like eating that ice cream again. The same thing is with a favorite person. You have registered all positive content about them in your mind. That is the reason why every time you remember them, you will feel happy, you will feel joyful, you will be blissed out. And if at all, if you have to leave, keeping that person away from us, if you have to leave without contact of that person, if you have to forget that person, it's a bit difficult, because it's a good experience. See, A person who troubles you so much, a person who worries you day in and day out, if that fellow is leaving you and going away from you, I don't think that you'll worry, because he's a sign of trouble for you. So when you lose such a person in life, you'll be the happiest. There are certain people who trouble others so much, and when they die, probably their family celebrate. I've seen a family in Hyderabad who was in my neighborhood, wherein someone passed away that day morning, and that day evening they were celebrating. They were going on with a party, okay, wherein a few people gathered and they were jumping in joy and enjoying, okay, because they had such an irritation with that person probably. And once he left this world, okay, these people were really celebrating. So when someone whom we hate, whom we don't love, we have to forget about them, or we have to keep away from them. Probably there is no big difficulty in that, because there is bitter experience that we have experienced. So leaving him is a pretty easy thing. But when it comes to a person who is favorite for you, whom you love, as you have created a lot of positive thoughts about him, and there are wonderful experiences what you have registered in your mind, when all these experiences when all these experiences come up in your mind, so probably you feel missed. See, you love eating biryani or ice cream, and if you are not getting an opportunity to eat them, and everyone around you are eating them, you will suffer automatically, because you are not able to experience it, because the memory about those things in your mind that is being registered is something wonderful. I hope you understood this. Okay, thank you so much, Chanikeshwar. All you need to do is only one thing. It's okay. You just need to understand that, okay, even if your favorite person is leaving, there will be another favorite person who comes into your mind. This world is blessed with millions of people. You'll definitely get someone on your way whom you love much more, and they become your favorite. See, when it comes to relations, I can tell you a wonderful information what you can remember, I suppose. Every relation that comes to you in your life comes to you in order to teach you some lessons what you don't know. So focus on what lesson I have to learn from this relation, but don't try to hold the relation. Just because ice cream is giving a wonderful experience for you, you can't live with ice cream. Just because biryani is very tasty and it's giving a wonderful experience for you, you can't keep eating biryani. Now and then you can have it. The same thing is with a relation. You have to develop relation with yourself, because you have to live with yourself. See, you will be with yourself all through your life. Nobody can take you away from yourself in your life, but anyone else can go away from you, but you cannot take out you from yourself. So start loving yourself, start spending time with yourself, start looking into the greater qualities what you have within yourself, and start experiencing the greatness of you by looking into the positive qualities what you possess within yourself. Then life looks something different. Okay, automatically things get better. So remember that every relation that is coming into your life has to leave you someday. So don't worry much about it. Just focus on what lesson the relation has brought for you, what lesson you have to learn from that relation. See, people make mistakes and they feel guilty about it, but that guilt will not leave them so easily. But if they have to leave that guilt in life, the only source is this: they have to learn the lesson that is to be learned from that mistake. Similarly, even if you are losing a relation, don't worry about it, but try to learn the lesson what the relation, okay, was made, what lesson that relation had to teach you. And once you learn the lesson, that relation will be a wonderful thing for you. Hope you can easily forget about them. Don't worry, Chandrakeshwar. Look forward for building new relations. The world is with ample people who really want to share wonderful relationships. You can get one and you can celebrate many. Take care, Chandrakeshwar. Hi, Lokesh. Thank you so much, man, for your question. how to deal with insecurities in any relation or related to any other person. So what is a secure thing, Lokesh, if I have to ask you this question, okay, what is secure in this earth? What is secure in your life? Just check once. I don't think that there is anything on this earth, okay, which is secure. So, when there is nothing which is secure, then you cannot think about insecurity in any relation. See, our life is not permanent. We can't say that we are going to exist on this earth forever. We will be here forever. There's no way wherein we are going to be here forever. When our life is itself insecure, everything that is coming across in our life will be insecure. Okay. I don't exactly understand the intention with which you have asked this question, how to deal with insecurities in any relation. Probably your angle of asking insecurity is like thinking that you may lose that relation or you may not have that relation forever. Okay, if that is your intention with a related person, just slowly try to understand one thing, okay? Whatever the experience of life you're experiencing because of yourself. See, I'll give you a simple clarity for you. You love music. When you listen to music, you'll have a wonderful experience. But who is giving that wonderful experience? It is not the music that is giving you wonderful experience. It is the ears that you carry within yourself which is giving a wonderful experience. So if you can understand that it is not the music that is giving you a wonderful experience, but the ears what you carry within you which are giving wonderful experience, and if you start loving your ears instead of about when you miss music. See, when you smell flowers, you will get a wonderful fragrance out of it. And that smell, you're getting it not because of flowers, but because of the nose what you carry within yourself, which is giving you a wonderful experience of smelling. Then automatically you don't love flowers, but you start loving the nose what you carry, which is giving you a wonderful experience. See, when you eat biryani, you'll have a wonderful experience. But biryani is not giving you a wonderful experience, but the tongue what you have within yourself, when that is being in touch with the food what you are eating, okay, that is giving you a wonderful experience. So the tongue is within you. So slowly understand that in any relation, whatever the kind of experience you are getting, you're not getting from that relation, but you are getting it within yourself. It is because of your thinking, you're having a wonderful experience or a bitter experience. If your thinking is positive about a relation, automatically you have a wonderful experience. But if your thinking is negative about a relation, automatically you're having a bitter experience, sad experience. So all you need to do is, everything that is happening in your life is happening within you, it's not outside. When you understand that everything that is happening within you, you will start looking into yourself, how your mind is thinking about that particular relation. And once you change your thinking in your mind, automatically the experience of that relation also changes. So slowly understand one simple point, Lokesh. See, what's happening in our life is not going to make us happy or sad. But what you think about what is happening around you, that makes you happy or sad. So focus on your thinking. See, if I have to give a message to this world today, I can just say that give a lot of time and start observing how your mind is thinking. Because every little experience of life or every big experience of life is all about the result of your thinking. So if your mind is thinking greatly, you have a wonderful experience of life. If your mind is not thinking greatly, you're not having a wonderful experience of life. So you have to focus on your thinking. So you have to be conscious. You have to observe how your mind is thinking. If you are not observing your mind, okay, automatically your mind goes thinking into different things. It will think about negative things, and that will attract a lot of negative things, and that keeps continuing in life, and that will never have an end. But if you can slowly observe, if you can slowly understand that everything that is happening in life is happening because of thinking, and if you can retain your thinking to greatness, your life is going to retain in greatness. I can surely say that you will never feel insecure. You will be secure about every relation. Whatever the insecurity you're getting, or whatever the security, or whatever the secure thing you're feeling, it's all because of your thinking. If your thinking is good, automatically you feel secure. If your thinking is not good, you will never feel secure. So don't try to make any change in the external world, but definitely try to make as much change as you can within yourself. So just think why you're feeling insecure in any relation. It is your thinking that is making you to feel that, okay, there is insecurity in your relationship. But if you can slowly focus on that, your thinking is creating all this experience, then I think life is something different, Lokesh. So you will focus on your thinking, you will change your thinking, and you will make your experience of living wonderful. Okay, I love to see you wonderful, Lokesh. Okay, because you are a guy who is very responsible, and you will become a big asset for this world in future. A very ordinary person like me could help many people to develop their communication skills and become something in their life. And a person like you who dedicate yourself for uplifting yourself, developing yourself, can be of great help for the society. So keep going, Lokesh, okay? Just focus on why your mind is thinking the way it is thinking, which is creating insecurity in your life. Once you change it, everything changes, Lokesh. All the best. Take care. Let me go with Sadhana's question. Hi Sadhana, how are you? Hope you are in Tirupati, doing good with your studies, games and all. Hope your friends and family members are doing wonderful, Sadhana. We felt that we could see you on Youth Day, I suppose. That's on 12th, Vivekananda's birthday. But we just heard from you. We saw your video about that, but we couldn't experience you personally. But no issue, Sadhana, okay? Your thoughts and memories will always be there with us. And every time we recollect about you, we feel something good. Is it necessary to get self-satisfied, and why? If not, what will be the consequences? Self-satisfied. Not getting your exact intention in this, Sadhana, okay? Self-satisfied in sense, okay, whatever the situation we are in, wherever we are, I think you mean to say that, okay, you have to be contented, you have to be happy, you have to be satisfied with what you have in life. So if you are not, okay, then you will have some kind of negative consequences probably. So you want to ask that, okay, is it necessary to get self-satisfied, and why? If not, what will be the consequences? See, in the journey of life, we will have different phases, but we always want to be in a comfortable phase. We always want to be in a peaceful state, happy state, prosperous state, a state wherein we get everything. So everyone will be looking forward for that state. I'll ask you a simple question. Try to think about this, Sadhana. If that state comes to you immediately, let's say, I'll wish for it and God blesses it and you get it, okay, in the next minute itself. So you will be happy. You will be getting everything what you want in life. Probably happy, peaceful, and contented with everything what you have. Then what is that you will be doing with the rest of your life? Think once. I hope you are understanding. See, mango plant has some value because it does not grow so fast and give you fruits in just days. You have to take care of it for 6 to 10 years in order to taste the fruit of it. And that creates value for that plant. When something is difficult to achieve, we care for it. Just imagine, if gold is being sold for a very less price in the market, do people give value for it? If a relation is being built very easily, do people give value for it? So if a house can be constructed in one day and we can get into it in the next day itself, will constructing a house have value? Just think once. See, God does not give away everything to us easily. He wants us to realize the value of it before we gain it. Without gaining the value of it, okay, if you get something, without knowing the value of a relation, if you get a wonderful relation, you cannot hold it. When you know the value of a relation, and you will know the value of a relation, okay, when you work on it day in and day out for years together. Working years together, you can build a relation. And once you build that relation, okay, you will know the value of that relation because you worked so much for it. And working so much for it, okay, you will treasure it the most. So probably a person who wants to become an IAS officer will have to put a lot of effort, okay, in order to become an IAS officer. As he puts a lot of effort, okay, to become an IAS officer, he treasures his position the most. And he will be playing the key role, okay, in a district wherein he can influence a large group of people to their greatness. So when you have something in your hand, and if you don't know the value of it, then do you think that you can make use of it wonderfully? I don't think so. Hope you are understanding, sadhana. See, a mother knows the value of a child. A child may not know the value of a mother until child grows into an adult, gets married, and again becomes a mother. But once a child becomes a mother, they will know the value of motherhood. They will realize how hard, okay, her parents or his parents must have struggled, okay, in order to put them up. So, I think, don't think that, okay, or I can say, you don't need to be disturbed for anything, okay. It's not like being self-satisfied. Just don't worry for what you have or what you don't have in life. But always think about being happy with the situation what you are in and keep celebrating the best, okay, in the situation what you are in. It's not like being satisfied, but just be excited for what you have, because when you are focusing on what you have and when you are excited with what you have, automatically you start keep doing your work, you start working on it, okay, you continue working. When you work, okay, you even get what you don't have in life. But take it on the other side. If you start focusing on what you don't have, you will never be satisfied in life. If you are not satisfied in life, then what happens? You will never work. Okay, you will never get what you don't have also. Just somehow learn to be happy, even though everything is not according to you, because you will get all that in life. But you will get it when you deserve it. And you will have to work for gaining that deservedness. That's all. Go step by step. Don't think about having a wonderful, peaceful and joyful and blessed out life immediately. So keep growing, keep developing yourself, and someday you will get it. And if you are not self-satisfied, if you are not happy with what's happening around you, the kind of life you are having right now, what would be the consequences, as you've asked, okay? Consequences is this, okay? If you're not happy with what's happening in your life, if you're not happy with what you have in your life, you will be disturbed. When you're disturbed, what happens? You attract negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative circumstances, negative future. So why should you? Not needed, right? When you're happy with what's going on around you, when you're happy with everything that's going on around you, then automatically you will start focusing on working, okay? You will focus on the work what you have to do, because I'll tell you, in future, the only thing that will help you to lead a wonderful life is the work done today. The work what you are doing in order to develop yourself in your professional career or personal career or any skill, okay, probably that alone is going to help you in future. Nothing else other than these things are going to help you in future. I hope you understand this. So when you're focused towards these things totally, I think, okay, life would be great. So feel grateful for what you have. Don't think of getting everything today, because once you get it, what is that you're going to do? So first let us develop a value for what we really want in life. When we realize the value of what we really want in life, how hard it is to get it. See, probably if I've got communication skills, if I've got an ability to speak English very easily, I'll never have a value for it. When I know that, okay, I had to work thousands of hours, I had to take thousands of chances in order to develop my communication skills. I had to go through thousands of audios, I had to read thousands of papers, okay, in order to make my mind, okay, think better. I know the value of thinking. I know the value of developing myself. I know the value of communication. Once I know the value of it, okay, then I can experience the greatness of that. But if I get something easily, I'll not know the value of it. When I don't know the value of it, okay, then I don't think that I can really experience the glory of it greatly, Sadhana. Hope you understood that. So consequence would be creating a negative future. So I don't think it's needed. Just put yourself on a positive angle and take care of that, okay? Everything is going to be great. All the best, Raidu, how to face unexpected things in life. Wow. Great question, Raidu. Okay, thank you so much for this. How to face unexpected things in life. See, if unexpected thing is a happy one, if unexpected thing is something which is making you excited, which is making you blissed out, which is making you joyful and celebrating, I don't think that you'll ask this question. But if unexpected thing is a troubling one, a worrying one, a disturbing one, a troubling one, you will be asking this question. I suppose your stress is all about unexpected sad things that happen in your life. The things which you don't want to happen, but they happen. So how to face them in life? See, one thing, we definitely don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, how life is going to change its route, how things will take their directions. But you need to understand one thing, Raidu, that what's happening in your life is not going to trouble you. But what you think about what is happening in your life is going to trouble you. Let me repeat this. What is happening in your life is not troubling you. Whatever may happen in front of you. So let me say, from now onwards, okay, nobody asks me a question. So probably I'll have to close the session right now. Okay. So this may be a sad thing for me, but what is happening around me is not going to make me sad. It's not going to make me happy. But what I think about what is happening around me, that makes me sad. That makes me worried. So unexpected things, as you're saying, okay, are not creating worry for you. But what you are thinking about that unexpected things, that make you worry. So probably you have a relation and unexpectedly that relation had a breakup. And this pains you so much. So the relation that has taken a breakup is not paining you, Raidu, okay? What you think about that breakup is going to give a lot of pain for you. So focus on your thinking in every situation, okay? You can shift your thinking into a better angle. So when you shift your thinking to a better angle, automatically your mind does not get worried. I think I can give you an illustration. A person, a woman lost her husband in an accident, and she was so disturbed, okay, depressed, as she lost her husband. She was a CEO of an organization, and she stopped even going to office, and she was sitting and crying all the way. She had 2 children, even they were suffering a lot. So after a year, I suppose, okay, a friend of her visited her house, and he said that, okay, why you are worrying for this so much? Things could have got still worse than this. What has happened to you is only a little bad, but things could have gone much worse than what has happened to you. Then she said, I lost my loved one, I lost my husband. What is there for me to lose more? Absolutely nothing. I've lost everything by losing my husband. Then his friend said, see, on the day your husband had a massive heart attack and met with an accident and he passed away. But remember one thing, every day your husband used to take your children also on his way to hospital, and he used to drop them at school and go to his hospital. But unexpectedly, on that day, he didn't carry your children. You happened to take them to school. If they happened to travel with him in the car, probably they too must have passed away and you must have been much lonely. Think about this. This made her realize, yes, things could have gone still worse. At least I'm lucky that I have my children. I can see my husband in my children. And automatically she started leading a better life. See, we can definitely not change what's happening in our life. We can definitely not change, okay, the experiences that are going to happen in our life. But all we can is we can change our thoughts. See, we cannot definitely stop the seeds that are sprouting in the soil, but we can take out that plant from the soil. That possibility we have, and we can readily plant the loved one, okay, what we want to in the soil. When we plant the right seeds, we'll have the right plant. So I suppose, okay, you've got this clarity right, okay. Every time something unexpected happens, okay, focus on your thinking. Your mind goes in a negative manner. See, I'll tell you a best example that gets connected with this. One day, a boy happened to meet Vivekananda. He was so disturbed and he was in a mood of depression. So Vivekananda asked him, okay, what is that is worrying you so much? And he said that, what is worse than losing a girlfriend? I lost my girlfriend. I feel I'm lost in life. Then Vivekananda said, okay, losing the confidence of getting another girlfriend is worse than losing a girlfriend. Losing the confidence of getting another girlfriend is worse than losing a girlfriend. Then the fellow realized. So that fellow was worried because he started thinking that he cannot get another girlfriend in life. See, we should never lose the confidence that we will not get another girlfriend in life. That is the reason when we lose that confidence alone, we suffer a lot in life. So focus on your thinking. When you shift your thinking, automatically you can put yourself into balance. So when you put yourself in balance, okay, you can face the unexpected. But if you're not focusing on your thinking, if you're not shifting your thinking to an angle which brings you into balance and makes you celebrated, I don't think that, okay, you can face the unexpected. So, we cannot stop the things, okay, that are going to happen in life. Definitely, unexpected things will happen in life. But one thing I can definitely tell you is, that's not in your control. But what is in your control is your thinking. So every time an unexpected thing happens, focus on your thinking. Try to put that thinking into a greater angle. If you're not able to put your thinking into a greater angle, bring it to our notice. Just discuss that problem with us. Probably we will make you think in a better angle. So once you start thinking in a better angle, you can find a solution for this. And you can face the unexpected. Raidu. Thank you. Thank you so much, Min, okay, for this question. I really enjoyed answering that question. Hi, Pyari. Very happy to see your questioning. Hope you are doing your exams wonderfully. All the best for your exams, Ra. How can we not hurt anyone? Because my friend is not speaking with me. How can we know the reason? Because she's not telling. See, don't think that, okay, you're hurting somebody. Probably your friend is not speaking with you. So what is making her? Let her enjoy, okay, not speaking with you. Right now, she thinks that, okay, if she's not speaking with you, she's going to be happy. So let her celebrate the joy of being in that mood. Why do you worry for this? Why do you get hurt for this? See, if that girl is speaking with you, okay, probably how much time you will spend with her? 1 hour, 2 hours. You may share certain things, okay, then everything goes out and everything will be normal. Probably she's not speaking with you because she must have got some negative thought in her mind. She must have got some negative information which is influencing her thinking, and that thinking is not allowing you, that thinking is not allowing her to mingle with you, to meet with you. So we don't know what information went into her head, what her friends or someone has passed about you to her, and what thinking is going on because of that information in her mind. But right now, she thinks that, okay, it's better not to talk to you. So give her that freedom. Let her be what she wants to be. Let her respect. Let her enjoy the decision, what she has taken. You don't trouble, you don't worry, okay? You don't cry, you don't pass this information to everyone and reach this information to her and make her feel still bad. Say that, okay, I value her decision. Probably text the information to her saying that, I respect your decision, whatever it is. If you feel that, okay, you will be happy keeping away from me, not talking to me, okay, please go on with it. I want you to be happy. And if your happiness is linked with not talking to me, then please don't talk to me. But if someday, if you feel that, okay, talking to me makes you happy, you're most welcome. Just text this message and just leave it. Because now and then, see, one thought process change, one thought, one information, when it is changed in the mind of a person, their thinking changes. Once their thinking changes, behavior changes. But we cannot keep a person protected from a negative information about us in any situation. It's absolutely not possible, because we can't chase people, we can't run after people, and we can't see them, okay, not getting any negative information about her. It's absolutely not possible. So we are blessed if at all, if you have a friend who will never take a negative information about us. But people are ready to take negative information about us, then automatically the thinking go negative and their behavior also turn negative. So we can't do much about this until all we can do is this: be patient, just be in balance, just wait for good days to come and things will go fine. And you need to understand and you need to realize that, okay, a day will come in your life wherein the people in your close proximity may have to leave you. There may be days in your life wherein the closest ones in your life have to leave you and go. Relations create the greatest pain, and relations make us realize the value of love. So we realize the value of love, we experience love through relations only. Probably the pain what you are carrying must have made you understand that, okay, keeping away from a person whom you love so much is not so easy. So realize that, okay, relations are very important in life, and learn to make your communication much positive, much truthful, much honest. Keep up your promises. Become more honest, become more humble, more gentle, more truthful, and see that, okay, you will not utter a word of hurt to anyone. So make your communication so great that it will be a boon or it will be a blessing for everyone. Every word you speak, okay, must make them feel wonderful. Think about it. Okay? Take care of that. Develop your communication greatly. Develop your behavior greatly. See that this will not happen in any other relation further. Okay? You be strong. You be honest. You be truthful. You keep up your promises. You be genuine. You be so humble in your communication. Then automatically that will not trouble you so much. If your mind is troubling you that there may be something negative that might have happened, it's all because you may not be still 100% truthful. You may not be still 100% faithful. You may not be still keeping up your promises totally. When you do these things, you'll never have a negative attitude in your mind. When you're not having a negative attitude in your mind, okay, even if your friend is keeping away from you from a short time, you'll be confident enough that she'll get back to you soon. There is no problem about it. Okay? I hope your friend will get back to you soon and you'll have a wonderful time. Nothing to worry about it, Pyari, okay? So, that may happen even today itself. But as I told you, okay, text her this information. Things will change. Hi, Venkatramana. I suppose you're still hanging on with this. How to remove bad things. So you asked this question 2-3 times. And you're still asking this. Probably you have come to a state wherein the bad things are reverting on you, like troubling you, giving a lot of pain for you. That is the reason why you want to take out that bad things. See, bad things can be in two ways, okay? One, negative thinking. Two, negative habits. So negative thinking can be taken off by being conscious. Just keep observing how your mind is going. If your mind is not observed, if you're not observing the way your mind is thinking, automatically your mind continues to think in that negative state. And once it keeps thinking in negative state, it troubles you so much. Okay, that's one side of it. And the other side of it, okay, if you have developed a bad habit, then focus on developing a good habit. Probably you have a habit of watching movies late night and you go to bed late in the night. So if you're in the habit of this, just try to make a good habit wherein you'll go to bed early and get up early in the morning and expose yourself with some wonderful information. So instead of watching movies, okay, try to read some books during night times so that you get sleep fast and you can go to bed early and you can get up early in the morning and focus on doing something positive. See, in Viduraniti, I think Vidura explains this. Don't keep yourself awake at night times. When all the other people in the family are sleeping, you should also go to sleep. You should never... See, suppose you have a ball in your hand. Your mind keeps thinking about throwing it down, putting it up and catching it. Something or the other, okay, about that particular thing. Suppose you have a stick in your hand. Your mind always thinks about beating someone, okay, hitting it to a wall or breaking it, okay, doing something about it. If you have a knife in your hand or a scissor in your hand, so automatically your mind will think about motivating you to cut something, make you bleed something. Right now you don't have a knife in your hand, you don't have a ball in your hand, you don't have a stick in your hand, and you're not getting the thoughts relevant to it. But take a stick and just hold it in your hand and just sit in a calm place. Automatically see how your mind thinks about it. Take a knife, hold it in your hand and just observe how your mind is thinking about it. So you're not supposed to create a situation for your mind wherein your mind thinks negative. See, let's presume you're alone in your home, no one is there, and you don't have a girlfriend. Probably you think about calling one of your best friend, okay, to stay in your home for that night as you're alone. But if you have a girlfriend and if there is a possibility of that girlfriend to come to your house, then you will invite her. One of my students was asking me, I'm in a habit of biting nails. What I have to do? I said that develop a new habit. Okay, that is every day in the morning, once you get up, cut your nails. So we use the word pare your nails. So once you cut your nails, okay, you don't have nails to bite. When you don't have nail to bite, okay, then you will lose the habit of biting it. Because every time you try to put your nail into your mouth, okay, there is no nail to bite, right? So you won't do that. So you have a habit of biting nails, you want to change it. All you have to do is only one thing, okay? So keep cutting your nails every day. A new habit is being formed. So once you start cutting off your nails every day, automatically you don't have nails to bite. When you don't have nails to bite, okay, the habit is not possible. So if you do something wrong at night times, watch some unnecessary videos or exposed to some unnecessary phone calls, then go to bed early. I said, how to go to bed early? Okay, start reading books, okay? Open your books, have your supper early, and then expose yourself to reading books quickly. Once you start reading books, okay, you get sleep fast, and then you can go to bed early. Once you develop this habit, you will not give a chance for your mind to do something negative. So keep your mind into your positive zone so that your mind will not get an opportunity to drive you into negativity. That's how you can take off bad things. But appreciate your intention of doing this, Ramana. I hope you will soon come out of this and put yourself into greatness, celebrating your life. Thank you so much, man. Hi, Akisetti. I'm so happy to see a question from you after a pretty long time, man. It's really a long time since I communicated with you. I thought about you so many times. I'm really happy, okay, to have a question from you, man. Hope everything is going great and you're really doing good with your life. How can I motivate myself? After writing daily exams, my results are not making me sleep. How can I recorrect my mistakes which are done in exams? See, I don't know what exam you are preparing for, but let me tell you one thing. If you are born to become something, you will become. And everything will fall in place in a situation wherein you will come up with flying colors in that profile. But if you are not born for that, whatever you do, however hard you work in that particular area, you may not succeed. I don't mean to say that you get disappointed for this, because I can surely say that there is something bigger than that is going to happen in your life. Probably I worked hard for 3 to 4 years, okay, to get a medicine seat as I wanted to become a doctor. But I couldn't get through that. I really worked hard. I used to spend 12 to 15 hours every day. But I had to undergo a lot of pressure, tension, that really made me worry so much with various challenges. But I couldn't become a doctor. But today, I really feel blessed not becoming a doctor, because it's not my cup of tea. Probably the profession I am in today is really a happy thing for me. I'm really celebrating the profession what I'm in today. And I really feel very good for what I am today, because this is my cup of tea. This is my job. And this is the thing, okay, which really makes me excited. And I hope, okay, you too will get connected with something of your choice. And whatever you are preparing, let us consider that that is your choice.
Banking.
Okay, probably you are preparing for banking exams. So let's presume yourself okay in this. See, one thing, your target is your main exam. So you want to do wonderfully with your main exams. So you started writing exams. What is troubling you is not the number of mistakes what you are making in your examination paper, but what is troubling you is the way you are thinking. So carefully understand this, Akisati. It's all about this. See, you have to know the things. Learning ante, what is exactly learning? Try to understand this. Learning is all about this. Learning is all about rectifying our mistakes, identifying where we make mistakes and correcting them. Because if you don't correct the mistakes what we are making in the final exams, okay, we can't do justice. So the only thing that makes you succeed in the final exam is doing maximum mistakes right now. So every time you write an examination paper written wrong by you, then feel excited because you've got an opportunity of knowing 200 new things. So if I write an examination paper which has 200 questions, and if I make all 200 questions wrong, okay, then I'll dance with that paper. Or 200 things in which I have to correct myself, rectify myself. So that's a wonderful paper for me. And you too must have that attitude. See, the more and more mistakes you are making in examination, understand that more and more mistakes are being cleaned off in you. So more and more new lessons are being learned by you, which are going to help you to reach the final examination wonderfully. Okay? But this happens greatly when, if you have made 200 mistakes in the examination paper, don't sit and worry, don't cry and throw the paper aside and start weeping, okay? But try to learn that 200 concepts. Work on that 200 concepts. Rectify the mistakes what you are making. See, every time you make a mistake, it means that there is something what you don't know. So try to know about it. Learn the lesson that needs to be learned out of it. So you are developing 200 new concepts from that question paper. Probably every time you write an exam, there may be 50-60 questions, okay, which you write wrong. That 50-60 questions are teaching you 50-60 new concepts. And success for you comes from learning these new concepts in life. Hope you are understanding, Akisati. So when you learn new concepts, when you update yourself with plenty of new concepts in life, then automatically you crack the exam wonderfully. So the problem is not with making mistakes, because by making mistakes only you learn the new lessons that you need to learn. The only way exams can teach you is exams make you realize the concepts what you don't know, and that's how you can develop your knowledge to greatness. Hope you are understanding, Akisati. So change your thinking. So every time you make a mistake, learn to celebrate. Learn to go with the perception that, okay, this concept I don't know and I need to learn this concept. I need to update myself in this concept. Once you update yourself in that concept, you won't make that mistake again. Probably sometimes you may do the same mistake again, so that third time you will not. Sometimes you may do it again third time, but see that at least the fourth time or the fifth time or at least the 10th time, okay, the mistake will not be repeated. So don't worry every time you make a mistake, but feel excited that you are able to learn the concepts what you don't know. But what I told you works to you 100% in a situation wherein you are understanding this, as suppose. In a situation wherein you rectify the mistakes, okay, what you're making. If you're not rectifying the mistakes what you're making, then I think, okay, you will develop tension within you. You will develop worry within you. That will not make you sleep. One side of it. The second side of the coin, try to understand that every great thing in life comes only bit by bit, step by step. There is no way, okay, wherein you get a good thing or a great thing in life instantly. But generally, our psychology will be like this. Every time we are taking up a task which gives us pressure, we want to finish it off as soon as possible. Probably you think that, okay, if I get a job immediately, my tension will be relieved totally. I can be a free man. So you want to finish off the choice of preparing that exam, okay, as soon as possible. Okay, that's not the right way of preparation. So you must celebrate preparing for your exam. You must find joy in preparing for your exam. You must be excited in solving the problems that you are working out in preparing for your exams. Then automatically you will grow step by step. And as you grow to an extent, okay, that gives you a job, you will get a job definitely. I hope you are understanding, Akaseti. So remember this point. Don't expect things to happen fast. Let them happen bit by bit, step by step. But you focus on learning the lessons, updating your knowledge, improving yourself. When you focus on updating your knowledge, improving yourself, and becoming better and better day by day, someday, okay, the success bells rings in your life and you'll get settled in that. I'll pray for your job, Akiseti, okay? I hope you will get it soon. But you need to learn these two lessons. Don't set a benchmark wherein you'll think about getting something immediately. So when you have an attitude of getting that immediately, then you'll make mistakes. Okay, that mistakes will not make you to succeed in that particular path. Okay, realize that you get it step by step. So just focus on celebrating your preparation. Update your knowledge every day. Keep growing. Keep improving. Just check what you were yesterday and what you are today. If you have made some progress in that, okay, automatically things are going to be great with you. Okay. Thank you so much, Akiseti, for your question. All the best. Keep going. Don't worry about it. I don't know the name of this person who has asked this question. I'm doing all good things, sir, but I'm getting bad instead of what all good goes. What is your focus on, men? Just doing the things what you love, or thinking about doing good things or bad things? See, one thing, just try to understand two things. Intention of doing it. Are you doing it because you love to do it? Or are you doing it because someone said that it's good to do? Don't try to do something because someone said that it is good to do. But try to do something what you love to do. Okay, when you start doing the things that you love, automatically you keep growing in that particular area. When you keep growing in that particular area, then good things will start happening in your life. But if it is the other way around, okay, I don't think it really happens great with you. So the biggest challenge with all of us is, so we always focus on, okay, good things. We always focus on thinking about getting good name in the society. We want to impress people. We want to influence people, okay. We want to be the best person in the society. With lot of intentions like this, okay, we do different things. So when we do different things with an intention of getting good name, influencing people, impressing people, then automatically what exactly happens is we develop a kind of expectations. And when we don't reach that expectations in life, okay, we feel bad about it. And we think that, okay, good things are not happening in our life. So when you are just doing things, okay, to have a great experience of life, to experience the mere joy of experience something great, I don't think that, okay, your focus will be on good or bad. So whatever that you are doing, okay, if you're doing it because you enjoy doing it, I'm doing this question answer session not to impress anyone, not to influence anyone, and not to develop my name or fame or not to grow great in life, okay. I'm just doing this because I love doing this. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy answering the questions, okay, what students ask me. As I enjoy answering the questions what student asks me, what comes out of it is not my choice. I don't think about the good or the bad that is happening, okay, but my focus will be only on one thing, okay. I'm doing it because I celebrate doing it. And your focus is also on that. So when you do things what you love, then automatically you don't focus on the result that is happening in your life. When you're not focusing on the result that is happening in your life, I think everything falls in place. So what you are doing is not that much important, man. But what is your intention is really important. If you can focus on your intentions, just check, okay, if your intentions are right, that is, you're doing something because you love it. Not because someone said that it is good, not because someone said that it is great. So don't try to do something in order to impress, influence, or just because someone said it's good, okay. But do something because you love doing it. And your experience of life will be wonderful if you do it. Then I don't think that, okay, you will get disturbed. Okay? All the best, man. Thank you one and all for your wonderful questions. I had a good time answering your questions. So, thanks a lot for this. Keep asking questions. You can keep asking us questions, okay, all through this week, okay. You can text to us, not only when we are live, okay, in advance also, so that when we have a lot of questions, okay, we can make this session even once in a week. And if at all, if you are getting more questions, okay, we can extend it for 2 hours. So, keep asking questions if you have any. And please do keep sending some comments about the answers what I am answering you. Are they fulfilling your requirements? Are they helpful for you? So if they are helpful for you, if you can mention it to us, okay, that makes us more responsible, and we will have more interest in answering your questions. So anyway, okay, fill the comment box with some inspiring thing. If you're getting any, ask as many questions as you can. Keep sharing this information to many people so that they too will come up with some good questions, so that we can make this question answer session useful for more people and make this place a wonderful place to live in. So though it is the work of God, so I think we must be the initiators. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Thanks a lot for everything. Thank you.